So as you probably noticed, the channel's been pretty dead over the past little bit, and I feel like I need to explain myself a little bit because maybe just for my sake, maybe for other people's sake, but I kind of want to turn the channel around a bit. So I'm sure a lot of you know by now, I'm now working with Android Authority, which is like a really massive thing for me. It's like the biggest thing probably that's happened in the past 3 or 4 years. It's been crazy, and honestly I love that, and I would probably have not got the position if I hadn't had a bit of a following on YouTube, so I've got to thank you guys for that. Anyway, so I want to have my little discussion briefly about why I haven't been uploading to the YouTube channel, why I want to, and why there's pretty much no reason why I haven't been. That didn't make much sense, did it? Okay, so just to make it clear, I am only there part-time, so technically I have enough time to make YouTube videos for my own channel, and perhaps I'll go full-time in the future, but right now that's not really what I'm trying to get my feet kind of wet before I jump in the pool full head first. Damn, bringing in metaphors and stuff. I've been taking on way too many projects, and that's my fault. I've basically been, as soon as I see something that I like, I'll just like take on the project and work for hours at my computer when I'm not even meant to. And the guys have been like, take a break. They're really nice, by the way. Android Authority, everyone there is just amazing. They're so friendly, they're so nice. And I mean, yeah, I don't know if I'll ever work with any better people in the industry than them. They're just so nice, and they just advised me like, just chill, just slow down your projects a little bit, and I've just been like piling them on, and I kind of got burnt out like a while ago before joining Android Authority, like when I was making my own YouTube channel videos, and I suppose it just added to that, and it's got to the point now where like I'm doing it, it's cool, I enjoy it, but I'm not enthused to do it. Like with Android Authority projects, I am enthused to do those because it's something new. Whereas my YouTube channel, like my own personal channel, I feel like, I could do this, or I could go and work on AA and do something different. And sure, I won't get paid anymore for doing it, but it's just something I like doing. So that makes things a little bit tricky. I'm pretty bad at balancing life, and that's I guess something that you learn when you grow up. I'm only 20. I haven't really been in life that far ahead. I'm still living at home at the moment, and I would like to change that in the next few years, but or at least the next few months, to be honest. But that is something that I need to work on, is just finding a way to divide like work and life. I think they call it a work-life balance. It kind of sounds a bit pretentious, but there we go. Anyway, kind of moving back to the YouTube channel, I have things that I'm working on. I've been shooting a lot of stuff. I've got the kind of, it's not really a review, it's kind of a fun piece on old ThinkPads, which is like, because I've got an old ThinkPad, and I thought it would be really interesting to do a video on that. I've also got a couple of phones in, got the Mate 20X, and I've got the Xperia X10, or the Xperia 10, the new one that's like, I'll find it. But it's like this super long, tall phone with a 21:9 screen, and it's the lower end one, it's the 10, but I believe the 1 is the one that has like the flagship specs. So yeah, that's super interesting, and that's coming too. And I've already shot the A-roll for, and edited the A-roll of, a video on smartphone gimbals, which I don't really want to scrap because I really like it. I just need to get the B-roll, and that's probably the biggest thing for me right now, is I really hate shooting B-roll, and that's probably got a lot to do with where I am. Obviously I'm in my bedroom right now, you can see my very messy bed, and my desk is here. So I sleep there, and then like a meter away is where I work. That's not very healthy. That's something that, a lot of young people do, but I guess when I've been doing it for like 4 years now, and that's pretty intense. It does get a bit much. So I guess I need to sort that out. At the moment I can't because I haven't got the money for it, but that's something that I'm actively working on, saving up some shekels and hopefully going and moving out at some point. But that's like a big deal to me, is like working like a meter away from where you sleep. That's like not really healthy. And also like my video light, I have one video light which is literally like a desk lamp bulb inside a softbox. That's falling apart. My screen on my camera is falling apart. It's just a bit awkward every time I want to shoot B-roll. I don't think I'd hate shooting it as much if if it wasn't a massive ordeal every time I needed to do it. Things where I'm talking to the camera and editing, I love editing, but things where I'm talking to the camera, that's fine, because you kind of just have a static light, a microphone, and the camera stays, and that's fine. It's really fun actually. I love presenting, it's one of my favourite things ever. But again, that's not what takes up most of the video. Anyway, other videos I want to work on. I've had a lot of traction on the GTX 1066 gig video, like the review, and I want, because that's like a really bad video, I want to scrap it altogether and redo it, because my brother's now got a 1066 gig that I should be able to borrow for that kind of thing. And hopefully I could get the numbers right, because for some reason, looking back, like some of the benchmarks just looked really stupid. And other narrative pieces, such as like the thing I did about Motorola and HTC and LG, I'd like to do more of those as well. It's just at the moment that has been very difficult. I haven't really had the creative mindset to do that. So that's pretty much been what's happened and what's happening in the future. I would like to update and like kind of turn my channel around and maybe upload once a week. It'd be really nice to get into the groove of that. Like I said, I've already got a couple of things already on the go. They've just been on the go for so long that I feel like I can't complete them, but I should complete them. And then maybe do something about like sleeping a foot away from my workspace. I don't know. Anyway, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please do like, dislike and comment. Subscribing would be silly because at this point I don't think any new people will be here. Anyway, I've been Ryan Thomas and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.